In the old wing of St. Mary's High School, there was a door that everyone avoided. It led to the basement, a place no one talked about. The rumors were plenty: strange noises, flickering lights, and the story of a girl named Artie, who vanished there 30 years ago. One evening, after the final bell rang and most students had left, Mira, a curious 10th grader, stayed back to finish her assignment. As she packed her bag, her friend Raj rushed into the classroom. "Mira, have you heard about the basement?" Raj asked, breathless. Mira rolled her eyes. "You mean the haunted basement? Don't tell me you believe that nonsense." Raj grinned. "There's no harm in checking it out, right? Unless you're scared." Mira wasn't one to back down from a challenge. "Fine, let's go." The two made their way to the old wing, their footsteps echoing in the empty corridor. The air grew colder as they approached the basement door, its rusty handle barely holding on. Raj hesitated but pushed it open, revealing a dark staircase descending into the unknown. With their phone flashlights cutting through the darkness, they stepped down. The air smelled of dampness and decay. The walls were lined with cobwebs, and the faint sound of dripping water echoed around them. As they reached the bottom, their lights revealed a long hallway with a single wooden door at the end. Raj nudged Mira. "That must be it." They pushed the door open and stepped into what looked like an old storage room. Broken desks, dusty textbooks, and discarded blackboards were piled in every corner. But what caught their attention was a massive mirror leaning against the far wall. Its frame was ornate but covered in dust, and the glass shimmered unnaturally in the faint light. "Creepy," Mira muttered, stepping closer. Raj chuckled nervously. "It's just a mirror. Nothing special." As they stared at their reflections, something felt off. The room behind them in the mirror looked darker, almost like it belonged to another place entirely. "Did you see that?" Mira asked suddenly. "See what?" Raj replied, his voice shaky. "The reflection. It moved." "But we didn't." Raj laughed, trying to hide his fear. "Your eyes are playing tricks on you." But then, the reflection of Mira in the mirror turned to face her while she stood completely still, its head tilted unnaturally, a sinister smile stretching across its face. "Raj," Mira whispered, frozen in place. Raj's reflection followed suit, grinning menacingly. Then, both reflections stepped forward, reaching out as if trying to break through the glass. "Run!" Mira screamed, grabbing Raj's arm. They bolted out of the room, slamming the door behind them. But the sound of footsteps echoed in the hallway, heavy, deliberate footsteps. "They're following us," Raj yelled, glancing back to see shadowy figures emerging from the dark. The two raced up the stairs, bursting through the basement door and slamming it shut. Gasping for breath, they turned around, only to see the mirror leaning against the wall in the corridor, spotless and gleaming. Their reflections in the glass were smiling again, but this time, something was different. "Raj," Mira said, her voice trembling. "That's not us." Inside the mirror, their reflections turned and walked away, disappearing into the dark. But Mira and Raj felt a strange pull, as if something was tethering them to the spot. Before they could move, the mirror began to crack, spiderwebbing across the surface, and their surroundings shifted. The next morning, when the janitor opened the school, he found the basement door wide open. There was no sign of Mira or Raj, only a dusty mirror in the storage room, with two new shadows faintly visible in the glass. And from then on, students swore they could hear whispers when passing by the mirror.